Chennai oil spill, authorities are battling with cleanup as ecological disaster awaits. What are the steps taken by the government to clean up Chennai oil spill? How the tiny microbes will clean up the oil spill? What are the effects of oil spill? GS Paper 3, Conservation and Disaster Management. What is the context about? The ship BW Mopal, UK flag, an LPG tanker, rams the petroleum tanker Don Kanchipuram, Indian flag, at 17 kmph, 9 knots. The collision of two tankers on Saturday led to the oil spill. Heavy fuel oil begins to leak into the sea, even as Yojana port officials spring into action. A rapidly spreading oil spill off the Yojana coast has impacted the livelihoods of fishermen, threatened the aquatic biodiversity along the coast, and raised serious questions about the authorities tackling the mess. The INCOI's report also mentioned that the spillage has polluted 24.06 kilometers of the Chennai's coastline. What are the steps taken by the government to clean up Chennai oil spill? According to the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, it has directed the Research and Development (R&D) Department of Indian Oil Corporation Limited (IOC) to take action in the containment of the oil spill that occurred near Yojana port at Chennai. The R&D Center has already deployed a non-hazardous bioremediation process named Oilivorous STM, which was developed by the center to deal with such onshore oil spills. The requisite quantity of identified microbes and nutrients prepared at the R&D Center have already been airlifted and positioned at the treatment site. How the tiny microbes will clean up the oil spill. Most of the components of oil washed up along a shoreline can be broken down by bacteria and other microorganisms into harmless substances such as fatty acids and carbon dioxide. This action is called biodegradation. The technology involves use of identified microbes, which when administered to the oil spills with specific nutrients, eat away the oil and sludge, leaving the water completely oil-free and harmless. Microbes are the oldest form of life on the earth, and millions of them can fit into the eye of a needle. Effects of oil spills. Environmental effects. The animal life that lives in the water or near the shore are the ones most affected by the spill. In most cases, the oil simply chokes the animals to death. Both birds and mammals find it harder to float in the water or regulate their body temperatures. In many cases, the animals become blind due to repeated exposure to the oil. Dolphins, sea otters, fish, countless species of birds and many oceanic mammals face these consequences. Effect on economy. The second major effect of the oil spill is seen on the economy. When precious crude oil or refined petroleum is lost, it affects the amount of petroleum and gas available for use. This means more barrels have to be imported from other countries. Effect on tourism industry. The local tourism industry suffers a huge setback as most of the tourists stay away from such places. Dead birds, sticky oil and huge tar balls become common sight. Due to this, various activities such as sailing, swimming, rafting, fishing, parachute gliding cannot be performed.